So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Hullet. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff with the short one. Maldini, spread it left. Played back in, cross, header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Looking for options for movement. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now they can break here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Distributed tidily. He's gone forward.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? He's scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. Gabriel. And it's Bellingham. Makaleli. Piqué. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. Greece trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bellingham. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And here's Eto'o. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Terrific header. Cruyff. Great vision. And he plays one through. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's been cut out, well played. Dembele gets into a good position. Cruyff, looking for a runner. Dink through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Opts for safety. Bergami. Hullet. And here's Gattuso. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hullet. And tries from distance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Greece looking to pass their way through. Gattuso. He's in plenty of space here. Can he get it through? Tries to charge, surely! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you...
Can he finish? Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chelsea are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, a glitch with the range. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Drogba is herring after that one. Now it's Eto'o, and it's Ronaldinho. Gattuso. He has a look up. Oh, good spread. Dembele's cross. Oh, that was vital. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Dembele. Maldini getting this one clear. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. And the shot! It's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bergomi. Pull it. Spread out to the left. Pull it. Well, the ball's gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Greece. Number 19.
This certainly looks appetising, well
Dembele.
within shooting range.
Coming on the field is number
And this is
17.
Eto. And the shot!
Right.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Thuram makes the interception. Araujo. That's Maldini. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, delightful ball. That's a shade optimistic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gattuso. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho might just make this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Cruyff. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Pull it. Ronaldinho. Nicely spread. Now it's Cruyff. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Substitution for Greece. Number 6.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
That's a good ball out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Seedorf. Rooney closing in on goal. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Piqué has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Now, Rooney!
4 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Greece have it back and can go again. Gattuso. Nice sequence of passes, this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min, looking to play him in. Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And that's it. Chelsea pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Adriano, or good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Makalele makes the interception. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Played into the... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gattuso. And here's Hullet. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, he's been caught on it here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Good ball, good take. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the finish! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Adriano. Adriano! Oh, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Maldini aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
It's Adriano! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vieira. Gattuso. Here's Vieira. Hullet. Bellingham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vieira. He's looking wide. Played into space. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Araujo cuts out the pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Has a look and plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Now this could be a chance. Piqué. And it's Maldini. That's Maldini. Now it's Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Picked out brilliantly. And he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? In once more.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution for Greece, number 24.
Chelsea
Sadel.
get the ball rolling in the second
Coming on
half.
the field is number 17, Johan
Thuram.
Cruyff.
Makaleli. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira. Gattuso. Cruyff. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played, well played. That has not gone well. And he's well positioned here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Played out to the right. Maldini. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira knocks it into space. Drogba does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Gattuso. And here's Hullet. It's a threatening ball. And the ball's gone astray. Taken back almost at once. Lahm. And it's Maldini. A probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu. Looking tidy in possession here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Greece desperately searching for the winner here. That's Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Greece really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cruyff goes for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Adriano fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Number 9, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 20, Eto. Number 23, Francesco Totti.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He rises! He's given the time to pick a pass. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mbappe! And another try! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's a decent clearance. Shot could be... He's having a go! Just off target.
Valverde just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
It's Gerrard! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Zanetti.
2
Ronaldinho.
minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Threads one in. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take
Just a
away
quick
from it all, Jim?
And
Well,
an
neither
exciting
side
one
could
too.
get over the
We're
line
about to
here.
announce
Perhaps
today's
one
lucky
team
numbers.
might be
Please
happier,
watch the
but
screen if you
at the
have
final
tickets.
reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now it's Drogba. Gently done.
Mbappe,
And he welcomes it in.
well now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Looking for a runner. Shot could be on. Has crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Now it's Drogba. And it's Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass.
Floated through.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Roberto Carlos. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Seedorf. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Goal! Greece! And it's Greece who take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Roberto Carlos.
And the pass is intercepted.
Roberto Carlos.
Elects to cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Out of play for a throw.
Now, can they get him away? Big chance!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Great vision. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Maldini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries to think it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cruyff threads one in.
Dembele.
Looking to play him in. That's an excellent interception. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Greece upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Roberto Carlos.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dembele. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gullit. Seedorf! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And claimed it back swiftly. Seedorf. Now, can they get it back? Beckenbauer. Gullit. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things
Just a quick
lacking.
request today for everybody to
Well,
please
obviously
kindly
things are
remove
not
any
good,
cars
Peter.
parked
It
on the
seems
road
the team
outside
were
the
just a
stadium.
bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that looks a deep... And pull it! Drogba. Looking for options for movement. And this is Dembele. He has found the way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu. Oh, such a clever touch. He gets big. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. Greece couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely shaped ball. Cafu. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Some resolute defending there. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Makalele is the guilty party there.
Substitution for Greece, number 8, Adriano. Coming on the field is number 17, Johan Cruyff.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Drogba under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Steaming on, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Now this could be a chance. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Cross from Cafu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Maldini. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Piqué. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And it's Dembele. Cruyff. Bellingham. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Maldini gets a foot in here. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Greece surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he finish? It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Greece are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That is a brilliant interception. And here's the chance to counter. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
This looks promising. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Beckenbauer. That pass has been well intercepted.
2 added minutes
Cafu.
have been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
That's going in strongly.
This is Dembele. Oh, smashing header! And he's following up! And that is the last effort of the game. Chelsea perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Just a quick reminder today,
So what do you
please
take away? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Seedorf.
Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Hullet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away. Gattuso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dembele picks it up out wide. Looking to go deep. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cafu. Out towards the flank. Oh, that shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Greece can try it again now. Greece have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Dembele. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gattuso. And this is Dembele. Over to the left. Piqué gets rid without sophistication. Greece have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Showing good feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Dembele. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Greece! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Greece have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram threads one in. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a chance, surely! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Seedorf, and it shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Dembele, out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Buffon claims it, safe hands.
And here's Drogba. And it's Lam. Now that's well seen too. Hullet. Adriano. Cafu. Oh, good take in a good area. Crossed in once. Oh, what a climb! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's become a case of men against boys. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Drogba. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Drogba being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tries to pass it through, and it's Hullet. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gattuso. Oh, big chance! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Greece are having a ball. And Hullet! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And now he has two.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Number 17, Johan
Belling. And they win it back again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Greece. Number 19.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
20,
Oh, he really got hold of that. Oh, given away. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a...
Bullet! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he can't put it away.
Pressing high and with purpose.
Thuram is fouled. Cruyff. And it's Lahm. Now it's Bellingham.
Gattuso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gabriel.
Spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Cruyff. Pull it.
Stood up well to him there.
Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. That ball looks a good one.
And the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Number 9.
Greece making
Bullet.
consecutive changes
Coming
here.
on the field
Rooney
is
to come on, a
number
change that had been
21,
mooted for a while.
Rooney.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gattuso deflected behind for a corner kick.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
And it's Seedorf. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitution for Greece. Number 24.
Thuram has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow
Number
card.
3. Vieira.
Roberto Carlos.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Played out to the right.
Cross from Cap.
He rises! Oh, crossbar! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And now I'd just like to read
would you
out
summarise
our
what we've
fan
seen
club
today
members
then, Jim?
who are celebrating their birthdays
One-sided
today.
and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. Yaya Toure. Oh, super. Nedved! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cruyff. Nice looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Luis Suarez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now he's got space here, and this is Nedved. Mbappe. Cruyff wins the duel this time. Maldini getting this one clear. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Suarez. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. He's looking wide. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Makalele. Knocks it out wide. Chelsea, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Seedorf. Yaya Toure pokes it out wide. And he's straight offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Thuram. That's a sharp pass. Yaya Toure. Nedved. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Hullet. Can he get it through? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Long ball upfield. Nedved. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in deep. That's really well cleared. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Nedved. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Here's Nedved. And here's Hullet. Nedved. And it's Seedorf. Shot could be on. And the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Pinches it off him. Nedved stood his ground strongly. Lahm played into space. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Chance to deliver. And that's the keeper's ball. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick. Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a cute ball. Buffon punts it upfield. Makaleli. Maldini. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. It's Seedorf. Chelsea have it. Big chance! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for a runner. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Cruyff. Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Now, can they get him away? And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution on the field.
And we
Number
have our
19,
very first corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 4, Mbappe. Number
Ronaldinho
17,
moves short.
Johan Cruyff.
He's had a shot!
Number 14,
Milan
Bellingham.
are looking to go forward
Coming
now.
on the field, number 8, Didier Drogba.
Drogba receives it in a good position here.
Heung-min. Number 22.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Ronaldinho.
There's a lot of football still to be
Number
played,
15,
Peter, so ideally they need to maintain
Substitution in
an
progress.
attacking endeavour. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Lahm. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Lahm. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. He's going all the way! And he's whipped it across. And it's hoisted clear. Lahm, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckenbauer. Great defending, strong and determined.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Opts for safety. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's being shifted off it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's intervened well there. Very much into the last knockings. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Beckenbauer, searching pass he's played there.
Added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they win it back again. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course, you want to make your presence felt, but...
And the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff opts to play it back. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's having a go! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Rummenigge.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. And that could set him on his way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lahm. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pele receives it in a wide position. So what can they make of this? Mateus. Lahm makes the interception. Cruyff. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that could well leave a mark. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ronaldo.
There's the shot! He scored! And again they hit the front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now
He's tried one! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Mateus. Lam. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, it's come loose. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Tries a measured ball. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Makaleli. And it's Maldini. Lam. It's Cruyff. Thuram.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's gone loose. And it's Messi. Lam has it in a wide position.
He gets big! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah. And there is the half-time whistle. Chelsea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Maldini. Thuram. And it's Lam. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gullit. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Thuram. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well played. Maldini. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Messi, out towards the flank. Cross goes in there. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Lahm. Maldini calmly anticipates. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great chance here from position A1.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Room shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the real chance! Lahm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham, looking to play him in. Lahm. Quality ball. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. Lahm. Ruben Dias is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ruben Dias, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Hullet. That's a cute ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Pelé. Number 19.
Played over towards the opposite
Cristiano
flank.
Ronaldo.
Good ball, that too.
Number 17,
Gerrard.
Johan Cruyff.
And that interception
Number
was
14,
most necessary.
Bellingham.
That's great positioning,
Coming
so
on the
good from him.
field, Number 11,
Well, the
Bale.
defence proved
Number
infallible
20,
then, but that won't be the
Suarez.
last they'll see of him.
Number 22, Ronaldinho.
That's been cut out, well played.
Number 9, Gerrard. Substitution.
He's intervened well there. Rijkaard. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Some really good ball movement. Rummenigge. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lahm. Gets a good foot in there. Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Figo. Cleared away. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Scores are level.
So to
We will go
clarify,
into
extra time will follow. Don't test this for the endurance, for the character of the play. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Piqué has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Lam showing good feet, and this is Figo, and he's picked it up out wide. Ronaldinho. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Davids. He won't be happy with that one. Davids. Davids! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 18, Davids.
Arsenal take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Lam making good progress on the right-hand side, looking for the run. Nice control. Lam just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Figo. Oh, well measured. Lam could try cutting inside here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Gerrard. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a good ball. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Figo wins the duel this time. Oh, that's neat. Spread neatly. Multi. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Quick reminder today, please have your
Well,
entry
both
tickets
teams have
at
run
hand,
themselves
as it's
into the
time to
ground
announce
out there.
today's winning
Does
lottery
anyone
numbers.
have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Drogba. Ruben Dias. And that's a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Now it's Drogba. And he was quick to react.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Oh,
They could be caught out here.
Time.
Rummenigge finds himself offside. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Pelé! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Great chance!
And it's come back out to him.
There it is! First blood drawn.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Messi.
Ping. Oh, what a climb! That's another chance.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good ball over the top. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this...
Messi! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Lahm. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And back to the keeper. Maldini. Chelsea are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Byrne, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff. And it's Makalele. Thuram. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makalele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pele. And it's Maldini. Gets a good foot in there. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Arsenal are level. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Byrne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Maldini. Bellingham. Pele. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. He's having a go. He's got a goal. And again they hit the front. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Lahm deals with that comfortably. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Has been indicated.
They forced the error and extracted chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Chelsea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Let's hope the boys can turn it up for the second.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. Lam. And it's Lam. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Crosses a header in for the pieces, and he's done it.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that chance for a shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's lofted through here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cruyff. To Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus has found the net here, of course. He's got away. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam. Thuram. And it's Maldini. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mateus. Thuram makes the interception. Gabriel. Bellingham. For Lam. Burn. That's Maldini. Pele. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neatly clipped into space. And he's there to get it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateus. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number
So,
17.
time for changes on
Johan
both
Cruyff.
sides, actually.
Number 18. Pele. Coming on the field.
Deftly
Number
out wide.
15. Palmer.
Pullet is
Number
herring
11,
after that one.
Bale. Substitution.
Makaleli. And it's Bellingham. Nesta cuts out the pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that could well leave a mark. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pullet shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well put.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Makaleli. Zico. And he won. It's Bale! That's a foul, no two ways about it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Chelsea are down to 10 men. So that's it, it is all over. Chelsea can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
This is a
How
whole
will we look back? Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, but
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, turns and goes back, he's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Drogba. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
That has been cut short. Cruyff. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff powering forward here. Cruyff. No way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mateus! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mateus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Mateus. There's the delivery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. Steaming on goalwards. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Cruyff really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Lahm, it's a mighty effort! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
He gets big. Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gabriel has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And he's played it back. And it's Lam. He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Played into space. Played in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Drogba. Oh, it's Dembele.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Drogba. Vieira. Mateus. Pinches it off him. Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's picked it up out wide, and that's been intercepted. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Two added minutes
Pele.
has been indicated.
Bout of puck.
He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Mateus has created one goal already. Hullet. And he's quick to get it clear again. The message is clear, none shall pass. Maldini. Gabriel. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Played
here.
into space out wide. He has found a way through. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Almost an hour gone. And it's Lam. And Messi! Oh, what a bit quick. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14.
He's had it nicked away.
Coming on the field.
Your impression so
Number
far, Jim?
4.
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and
Substitution in
impatience.
progress.
Maldini. That could spell trouble. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lahm has a shot! And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. Makaleli. Opts for safety. And it's Maldini. And this is Pele! Oh, nice touch. Out towards the flank. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Pele receives it in a wide position.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe! Now it's a great chance! Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, they could break here. And he's been shifted off it. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chelsea are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's well positioned here, and that's gone loose.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Maldini with the foul. Lahm. And it's made its way to him. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Pepe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
PK.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Brilliant! And it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And that interception was most necessary. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
This is a hard one to take, but
Thoughts
we'll
on
be
what
back
we've just
stronger.
seen?
Well, you can
Won't
never
we?
predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim.